Hello, this is Lord of Grief. I'm coming back, leveling up my strength to 14. I got the 2 Firekeeper souls on my last part. So I'm at +2 for my Estus Flask. I wanted to go ahead and put my little extra souls that I had, and that way when I die, I won't lose any extra souls, so to speak. So right now I got the red tearstone ring. Really the red tearstone ring in this playthrough and pretty much how I use it is really for stealth mode. From a distance I can use that longbow and composite bow, or any bow for that matter, and get that 50% attack boost pretty much from a distance. And it works. It works at low levels when you're not really, outputting much damage, high damage. So I'm going in for the 3rd Firekeeper. Now there is a strategy for this 3rd Firekeeper soul. It's not necessarily the 3rd one, but just for this particular Firekeeper soul location in Blighttown, where the dart throwers are, and they have a specialized toxin. Just so everyone knows, their toxin that they inflict you with is more than the dung pot. Dung pot, if you inflict yourself with the dung pot naked, without any armor on, you can inflict yourself with toxin, okay? And that will make you immune. A wolf ring in this area would really help a lot as well, as far as being safe and not having to worry about dying. With that said, I got lucky here. I was able to flask and not necessarily die. So I backstep and I hit that guy off. I rolled and I was able to get that Firekeeper soul and I died immediately. So that's pretty much how that works. That is the alternate strategy you can use. It's not really fail safe. It's possible you can get stun locked to oblivion. It's possible you can die before you get to it. I've practiced it a little bit, so as you see, I was successful. There's bloodstains for some odd reason at Firelink Shrine, and this is modern day, so I mean, like, this is like September 2nd that I'm doing this. In other words, yeah, like at least this is September 2nd that I'm doing the commentary for this video. But I recorded this video probably like, I don't know, maybe like 3 weeks ago. But we still got guys playing Dark Souls 1 online. Oh, I actually did not take my Firekeeper soul, and I wasn't able to use it, as you saw, because Ash Maiden was dead immediately. She was not dead prior to the time that I picked up that Firekeeper soul. So it's just validating what I said. Okay, so it's time to go ahead to the Iaito, and this is going to be a fun part. Now, coming from underneath Blighttown is probably, I'm going to say, around 2 and 3 times harder than getting the Iaito coming from the top down. Coming from the bottom up, it's about 2 or 3 times harder. But coming from the bottom up allows me to get to Iaito a lot quicker. So right now I'm using the bandit knife, and the next weapon that I'm going to be using immediately will be the Iaito. Or how are you pronounce it? Iaito, Atto, Aito, I don't know. I call it the Iaito, so whatever. But it feels good saying it. So the idea that I have, and I'm doing a little joy thing there. I don't know why I'm doing that. I guess I'm just kind of happy with the progress, I guess. So what did I wanted to touch on? There are a lot of key things in this area to get for my Iaito Ninja build. There is some difficulties coming up because there is another dart guy. And I'm going to tell you now, with 9 Estus Flasks coming from Firelink Shrine, because you can get 10 immediately from there, with +2 is still not enough to survive that toxin that they inflict on you, let alone the poison that you get. You're probably losing around 15 HP per second at that point. And I'm sorry, those enemies, the only enemies in this game that I know that drops off that blooming moss that heals the toxin are the tree nymph things in the forest and those dart guys themselves. So I'm gonna go ahead and run towards this Chloranthy ring because you really need stamina regeneration, I feel like, in this situation. With this build, rather. Okay, so looking for the wall. Now I didn't pick up that item because it's the plank shield. And I did want the 20 bandage just in case. Now you can find yourself wasting all of your Estus flask and your humanity trying to heal yourself from the poison and the toxin together amongst going up, but I'll show you exactly what I mean. So I don't know if I will survive by jumping completely down, so I'm gonna flask, so that brings me down to 8. And the reason why I keep counting my S is because I won't be able to get 10 again unless I kindle a bonfire. Chloranthy ring, and I'm gonna go ahead and kill it. Now I killed myself because it can get me back to the bonfire in Blighttown a lot quicker than just running back. I'm not really doing a, you know, a traditional speed run, but I am still, you know, doing this in a speed fashion nonetheless. Okay, so I want to go ahead and run over here. I might as well grab some easy souls. You know, just some easy. Get me to that level that I want to get to. I want to pull out this bow. I want to hit that guy. Hitting him once gets him out of the way. Because Bandit Knife, unfortunately, I don't have any weapon that can contest. Okay. You guys are gonna love this area. And this is what I mean by going up Blighttown. Going up Blighttown is extremely difficult. It's already difficult navigating Blighttown. So there you go. I'm toxic, and what do you see? I'm dead. Yep. And that is what you call a, not necessarily a noob mistake, but I don't know, maybe I'm probably gonna say an unprepared mistake. Not having the right amount of HP necessary to get it done. But it's just one of those areas where you have to take every preliminary precaution that you can think of based on the enemies at hand. That thing, that toxin and that poison together just need to away so fast. They're really, you know, I'm gonna kind of show a little bit of a strategy that can, you know, help yourself, I guess, in this regard. Kind of like what to do. So I'm toxic again. And I want to go ahead and get that backstab on him. And I think he even may be dead. So I'm gonna, okay, so that's 6, I believe. No, I'm at 6. So I use my 7th. So I'm taking my clothes off so I can lower that bar. And it doesn't seem like it's gonna work. It doesn't seem like that toxic's gonna leave. You can see that toxic eating away at my HP. I don't even think I'm poisoned. And I'm gonna... Ooh, I've survived. Can you believe it? So I'm down to 3 flasks. I survived. As you can see, all of the enemies are positioned well in your way. They're positioned right in your way where you can't hardly do anything. They're positioned to a point where you're just gonna... Now I did use an extra flask as I was going up that first ladder, but I didn't want to die on the ladder because you can't flask on a ladder in Dark Souls. I got hit again by one of those darts. And I think that probably is why, that probably stopped me from being able to get my toxin away from me. But I think I'm closing in on the halfway mark. And these enemies are difficult to really like get off of you. Menus plastered on my screen. I'm still not I'm still not I'm still not healed. And I'm gonna have to pop one of these bad babies. Virtually almost died right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed it off. And I'm closing in on the end of this toxin. And this guy will chase me. I kind of want to get rid of him because I just can't afford to get ambushed with 2 and 3 of those speedy guys with this guy. And I'm closing in on the end of this video. I'm down to like two humanities, and I think a twin humanity, and I'm getting close to the end of this toxin. This is that goes to show you the extent of how powerful this stuff is. I'll go ahead and pop a twin humanity because I just don't really think twin humanities are just like this. I don't know why I feel that way. And look at that. Oh, and look at that. Lost 4 humanity for about 1,500 souls. So that's just goes to show on the difficulty of the situation. It's good because that dart guy is dead, so I will not have to face him again. Till next time, guys, take it easy. This is Lord of Grief.